Revelation, the Unveiled Word of God. Have y'all been enjoying this? Yes. Have you? Good, good. That's great. We're going to start off with Luke the 24th chapter in the Amplified version. Luke the 24th chapter, the Amplified version. And we're going to start at verse... Okay, let's start at 21. Oh, no. Let's start at 13. And we're going to read it. We're going to read it right. Okay? You got it? Luke the 24th chapter and the Amplified version. All right. You just waiting on him. Do y'all have it on y'all phones, y'all tablets? Yes, you ready? Okay, let's read it. And then that very day, y'all have it? Okay, get it. Let's read it. And then that very day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, which was about 7 miles from Jerusalem. Come on, keep reading. And they were talking with each other about all the things which had taken place. Keep going. While they were talking and discussing it, Jesus himself came up and began walking with them. So you have these two that are walking, right? They're walking together. They're talking. Now they're talking about who? Who they're talking about? They're talking about Jesus. Now when you read, you have to automatically draw your imagination in. Remember, because revelation works through your imagination. So I need you to get them pictures going. This is where you got to set your mind and focus. Because as you see it and as you read it, you're going to begin to see more. Amen?
And those two that was walking with him was two disciples. They were two of the ones that actually followed Jesus at the time of his death and his crucifixion.
Okay. And that's important to know that, okay? All right, let's keep going. Verse 15? 16, let's read it. But their eyes were miraculously prevented from recognizing him. Then Jesus asked them, what are you discussing with one another as you walk? Now, you have to understand this. Jesus just came with them. Now, they know Jesus. They've been with Jesus. But the Bible just told us that yeah, pronounce that for me, okay. Miraculously, okay.
Miraculously.
Yeah, by miracle. There we go. They did not know that he was Jesus.
Right.
Now they had spent time with him, but now Jesus has came and they don't know it's Jesus. Now that's very important. You're going to have to keep that in your mind. Also keep this in your mind. This is no longer Jesus before the cross.
Right.
This is Jesus after the cross.
Right.
So Jesus is now in a new form.
Right.
He is in his glorified body.
Right.
All right? But that's not what stopped them from knowing them. Something else stopped them from knowing who Jesus was.
Right.
Okay? Now we got that? Let's keep going. Verse 17, we're still there. And they stood still, looking heartbroken. Keep reading.
One of them
Are you the only stranger who visited? Who was unaware of the things which have happened here?
Now the disciples talking to Jesus,
right,
just called him a stranger.
Right.
They said, are you the only stranger visiting? You didn't hear about what happened? Okay, keep going. And he asked, and who is this he? Jesus. He asked what? What things? And they replied, the things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, powerful indeed, and word in the sight of God of all the people. Now right here, here's a clear indication. Now, they did not know him. They did know him before he died. Now that he's in his revelation, he's in his revealed, glorified body, they don't know him.
Right.
Now, we talked about revelation revealing mysteries. Mysteries are not things that are unknown. Mysteries are things that are only known by God because he reveals them. All right? So that right there tells you the reason why they didn't know who Jesus was is because God didn't reveal it. So it stayed a mystery to them, though in flesh they knew him.
Right.
They didn't know him in spirit. Are y'all walking with me? Okay, y'all walk with me. So in flesh they knew him, but in spirit they did not. They called him a stranger.
Right.
But right here, it just explains why. Look at this scripture. It says, and the things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, powerful indeed, and word in the sight of God and all people. Let's keep reading. And how the chief priests and our rulers handed him over to be sentenced to death and crucified. In that little bit, Revelation reveals to you why they only seen him as a stranger. Why God had not revealed to them who he was as the Christ. Here's the key. The things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet. That's as far as they seen him. They did not see him as the Messiah. They only seen him as a great man. They only seen him as a prophet.
Right.
And this is why the unveiling is not happening.
Right.
See, God don't make you blind to play with you.
Yeah.
Unbelief makes you blind, and it won't make the system work.
That's right.
I mean, do y'all see that? I mean, this is really the second time for things to be revealed.
Yes.
Jesus' ministry lasted for 3.5 years.
Yes.
That's why I wanted y'all to know that these were two of the disciples that was following him up to this time.
Right.
So, if they've been following him for 3.5 years, but yet all they got to say about Jesus, matter of fact, they were there with the conversation that Jesus had with Peter.
Right.
What did Peter say? Y'all remember? Jesus said, who did they say that I am? Well, forget that. Peter, who do you say I am?
That's right.
Right.
What did Peter say?
You are the Messiah.
You are the Messiah, the Son of God.
Yes.
And when Jesus said, that wasn't revealed to you by man, but it was revealed to you by my Father. Now, had I been there, from that day on, Jesus would have been what?
The Messiah.
The Messiah, Son of God.
Right.
But they sitting here talking about that man Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah.
They still affiliating him with Nazareth,
Right.
like he a regular man. They gave him a little bit of props. He was a prophet.
That's a great man.
But they should have been saying the Son of God, the Messiah. You don't hear me calling him prophet, do you?
Right.
And listen, just think about it. Now y'all, for the members of Believe Worship Center,
Right.
who do y'all say we are? The relationship.
That's right.
Y'all been with us for more than 3.5 years.
That's right.
That's just Timothy Reynolds and Nicole Reynolds with the green hair.
Right.
Or is that the Apostle Timothy Reynolds and the Prophet Nicole Reynolds, the great leaders of Believe Worship Center? Ones that are vessels of God and who operate in God's will fluently. Or what will you say?
That's right.
And just think about it. And they were saying it to be Jesus. Listen, I mean, thank God that was Jesus.
They called him stranger. It's a stranger. You didn't hear about Jesus?
That remind me, I seen something on Facebook. And somebody did something bad to somebody, and they come to find out that was the very one that they were about to get an interview with. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
And here, this is Jesus.
Right.
And it's almost like they like rebuking him. God, man, I know you're a stranger. I ain't never seen you before.
Right.
But you don't know about what happened to this other guy named Jesus, this old
There's
Jesus.
a lot of talk going on.
God.
But their eyes, like I said, they're miraculously, did I say that right?
Miraculous.
Thank you, Holy Spirit, okay. That word right there. They were closed.
Yes.
So it's not that they could not see, they were not able to see. And that's what happens with the unveiled word of God. when it comes to just reading the Word of God, your mind is going to keep you surface, but the mind of Christ is going to take you deeper.
Right.
And this is why you have to read, and then you say, okay, Holy Spirit, I'm inviting you in. Take me deeper. Teach me, show me, amen? So let's keep going. So this shows you why they were not able to see him as who he was. Why the blinders was on him. Why the scales was on him. Because at this moment, they are still operating in unbelief. Now, let's analyze this a little bit more. They do know Jesus. They walked with Jesus.
Yes.
They was there. They talked with Jesus. So they do believe in Jesus.
Right.
Okay? We got that. They do believe in Jesus. But there's still some parts of him that they are not receiving.
So can we say that they're believing in his works and not believing in him?
Well, they're believing in as far as they can see.
Yeah.
So that's the works then.
They are believing in him in according to the natural, because they are naturally led. They are not living by spirit. So it's the works that affirms him, not the fact that God said.
Right.
But God knew that. That's why he performed works through Christ.
Right.
Now, I want y'all to understand that. Y'all know it was not Christ opening up blind eyes. I know y'all like, oh, Jesus, church I came to. No, seriously, it really wasn't. Y'all know it was not him that was performing all these signs and wonders and miracles. No. The Bible says this. It says, and to affirm him, he performed signs, wonders, and miracles through the Christ Jesus.
Yes.
So you got to put him in his perspective.
Right.
He is Jesus, the Christ, that God worked his hand through.
But who was glorified though?
Jesus.
Right now, if y'all think about the miracles, who do y'all see?
Jesus.
That's what I'm telling y'all. If y'all got Jesus and he's operating through you, I see you as Jesus, but who do I see?
God.
Because if Jesus tell, and we can really work this out if we want to. Mama, if Jesus told you to give you $1,000,
Right.
I'll reach your purse.
Like right now.
And get that $1,000.
Right.
Now Jesus told you.
Yes, get it.
Don't even open the purse. Just bring the purse here. Jesus said, and if you give me the $1,000, the $1,000. Now you may tell me Jesus told you to give it to me, but who do you think I'm gonna acknowledge if I got that $1,000?
Huh.
You.
That's right.
I'm going to see you. I'm going to honor you. I said, listen, I want to honor Mama because Jesus worked through her in a miraculous way. But Mama still gave me that $1,000.
And that's how the plan, that's how his plan is. Because you are in the earth. He's gone. You're the one in the earth. And it's by way of you they're going to see Christ.
You're Christ now.
Amen. Come on.
You're Christ in the earth. You're not the Christ. You are Christ in the earth. See, when I do stuff like that, that's just because that religion comes up. We're like, okay, get back, hold on, let me receive that for who I am. We're made in his image and in his likeness. And so the veiled word was veiled because it had not been revealed yet. Let's keep reading, amen? Is that good stuff? Yes. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to verse 20. And let's read it. And how the chief priests and our rulers handed him over to be sentenced to death and crucified him. Keep reading. But we were hoping that it was he
who was going to redeem Israel and set our nation free.
Indeed, besides all this, it is the third day
since these things happened.
So what are they talking to the stranger and saying? We did believe that he was Jesus at first.
Right.
But because what was said didn't happen, now we don't believe he's not any longer the redeemer of our people. Stranger. Because he's talking to the stranger. This is the third day and he's risen and they're talking to him. How I believe Satan loves that.
He does.
He loves the fact that they met Jesus. They've heard Jesus. They went to church, grew up in church, went to Bible study, study all the stuff, listen to all the gospel songs, listen to preachers, and still don't know Jesus. Satan absolutely loves that because he is the chief deceiver.
And the thing is that to spend all this time in church, to spend all that time around him, but yet they still didn't. You know what? When they said that they thought he was going to be the one to redeem Israel, they still was thinking that Jesus was coming as a king.
Yes. Still thinking natural.
And he was going to be a natural king, and he was going to take them out of captivity and being under the ruleship of the Romans.
That's right.
But that's not what Jesus came for. So since Jesus didn't become the king and he just died like a so-called regular man, they was really lightweight disappointed.
They were very disappointed in the fact that we believed in this man.
At first, we really thought he was going to do it.
We really thought. And the thing is, what's really happening here, it's not that they didn't believe, they got more unbelief. And so unbelief is communicating right now. Unbelief is talking because they are waiting for Jesus to be justified through natural things, when if they really open themselves up, they'll see Jesus before the natural.
Right.
They'll know who he is in spirit. But because of unbelief veils you. It breaks down and stops your understanding. It stops the revelation from flowing. Unbelief stops you from seeing beyond what you see. You may believe, but you're just like the man who says, I believe, but help my unbelief.
Right.
Why? Because it's my unbelief that's going to stop my child from being healed.
Right.
And what Satan will do is he'll say, see, you believed and it still didn't work.
Right.
And it still didn't happen.
Come on.
Believing beyond what you see. Amen?
Right.
So here's the unbelief that is talking. They said, we thought he was going to redeem Israel and set our nation free. This is a people who is free. Bondage. There's no more bondage. But they don't know it. They don't know that they've been set free. And still they're living as peasants in the king's house. You are the household of God. The revelation is, regardless of your circumstance, you have still been deemed free. You'll see your freedom once you start acting it out.
Right.
Oh my God. You'll see, just start walking. Doors just go open. But if you stand still, you'll never see the door open. Because the door opens as you walk, not when you stand still.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's good stuff right there. Let's keep reading. Verse 22. Am I on 22? Yes. Verse 22, read it. And also some of the women among us shocked us. Come on, ladies.
You ready?
Yes, the women was among some of the, was in the group of the disciples.
So now this is giving you proof. That's why I was telling you that these were the disciples.
Right.
They're talking about the ones that was in the room together. Y'all know the ladies, right? I hate the way they're telling this story because they're not giving emphasis on nobody.
Right.
It's just like this was just something happening blah. There was a couple of ladies, a couple of chicks that were chilling with us. And, they happened to go down there and they come back with this story. And Jesus like, dang, I mean, come on, I was the one that was whipped for a couple of days. But y'all making this story real life. I mean, they ain't saying, look, who were the two ladies? That was Mary.
Yes. Right. That's right.
And there's two chicks that was chilling with us.
Two chicks that was chilling with us. Let's keep reading. It says they were at the tomb early in the morning. Keep reading. And they did not find his body. Then they came back saying that they had even seen a vision of angels who said that he was alive. Some of those who were with us went to the tomb and found it just exactly as the women had said. But they did not see him. Keep going. Then Jesus said to him, "Oh, foolish men, and slow of heart to trust and believe in everything that the prophets," right there. This is why you do not have revelation. This is why, though you know me and have heard of me, you don't know me. Past what you have seen of me in the natural. And now that I show up in spirit, I am totally veiled. And he gave the answer why. Because you are slow to trust and to believe in what the prophets have spoken to you. Therefore, you're not going to be open to what they were trying to reveal to you.
And the thing is, the things that the prophets did speak and they revealed in the past, when they revealed that the ladies went down there and didn't see the bodies, and 2 of the men of the discipleship went to go see, and they talked to an angel, and the angel said that he was gone. And then it ain't like they put emphasis on the conversation. They're making the conversation real plain. You know, it's like my kids. You know, somebody, what happened? I mean, I say, Lauren, Judah, what happened with you and Tamaya? And Judah would say something real, you know, Tamaya, and she wouldn't put it down, so, you know, she got upset with me. Tamaya, what happened? Yeah. I went over there, and Judah hollered at me, and he grabbed me and told me to put it down, and he smacked it out my hand. And then it's a whole different story, ain't it? They have about a lot of stuff in the story. And I let you know that they're not believing it.
That's right.
They're not believing it at all. I mean, one of the ladies went down there, and then some of the guys went down there, and they came back and talked to a little angel, some vision or whatever, and that was it. But the angel told him, he gone. He has risen. The block was rolled away. Listen, this was no regular door. They didn't have hinges back then. This was a big old rock that was carved into circles where they could roll it over. And when they rolled this rock, it sealed the tomb. But the tomb was open. And he was gone. They knew he was dead. He was stabbed in his side.
So they're telling the story. I really need y'all to get that picture. They're telling the story. But how out of their lips come, you know, we thought he was the one. That just don't make, it's like I can say, you know, I have on red. You're like, what color did she have? I mean, she had on red, but I really don't know what color she had on.
I'm telling you, I mean, the way Jesus responded, I think he was about to smack somebody, don't you?
I think it was.
You know, we thought, Jesus' hand was shaking. We thought. You know, we thought he was one. Jesus.
Oh, foolish, that sounds so polite. Like, oh, foolish. I think it was like, oh, foolish.
He's trying to sweeten it up.
What are you, dumb?
She was like, y'all about to mess up my new hookup. I mean, my new body. And y'all about to make me pimp smack somebody in here, so.
I mean, think about it. They're telling the story, but they still have no revelation.
And because there's no revelation, you can see it. You can hear it.
Because when God don't reveal it, it won't be revealed. Point blank period. So you can tell the story and still not know nothing. And that's how dangerous not walking in revelation is to our life.
And get this, God will not reveal it if there's no relationship.
That's good.
You also can see that they couldn't have had much of a relationship with Christ. Listen, y'all, people can be with y'all for a long time.
Right.
But you'll find out the relationship ain't that deep.
Ain't that deep. Especially when they get to my, the one with the green hair. You go to the church. I can't think of it. Am I not up here Sunday after Sunday, in your face, week after week? I'm not the first one you go to? No revelation. Let's keep reading. Verse 26. Was it not necessary for the Christ, to suffer these things, only then to enter his glory? Keep going. Then beginning with Moses and throughout all the writings of the prophets, he explained, he interpreted for them the things referring to himself found in scriptures. Keep going. They approached the village where they were going, and he acted as if he was going further. Keep going. But they urged him not to go on, saying, stay with us, because it is almost evening, and the day has just about ended. So he went inside to stay with them. And it happened that as he reclined at the table, this is the table, he's reclining. Okay? All right? As he chills.
See, when you recline at the table, that's signs of you comfortable and you have been welcomed in.
Yes.
That's the relationship. You know, somebody come to your house and they walk in. Grab your remote.
Right.
He said, what's wrong with this
But
guy?
yeah, he okay.
He grabbed my remote. He done put my recliner back.
Sit in my chair.
Yeah. That means that
Yeah.
you must be welcome here. You know, everybody just can't do that in my house.
Right.
You know,
That's right. That's right. Why we at our house? Okay, right here. Verse 30. That as he reclined at the table with them, he took the bread and blessed it and breaking it. Now you got to look at everything Jesus did. Because now remember what he said, and it happened. Now he hasn't told us what happened yet. But something happened. And it happened when he rested. It happened when he took the bread. It happened when he broke it.
and initially, it all happened when he was in fighting.
Come on, Apostle.
Yes.
Come on, Apostle.
Yeah, because Jesus, he acted like he was about to go. Sometimes you can't push yourself on people.
No. No.
All right, y'all, I'm not going to But no, man, don't. You want to stay a little bit? Okay. All right. Now let's get this thing together here. Let's break some bread.
But because Jesus knows, they still don't know. But like I said, revelation.
Yeah.
Why grab the bread first?
That's it.
Come on, I need somebody. Come on, class. Come on, class. I need somebody to answer that. Why break the bread?
Body was broken.
Come say it. Come on. He got to really break this down here. I need you to understand how this happened and who I am. Did I do that? Y'all see me do that?
Work it, baby. Work it.
That's what I'm really doing it. Y'all say, who I am. I'm working down. Okay, anyway. That's how no revelation can be kicking.
Twerk with it. Come on. That's too much, ain't it? That's too much. All right. If you really say it, you can twerk with it. You should be able to twerk with it in Jesus.
Listen, that's what happened when revelation
Yes,
started.
it does.
He took that bread and he began to break it. Because that's what happened to him. Now here's what's happening. Now I want you to look at this. I'm speaking about revelation. I'm out of the context of scripture now, okay? When he took the bread, he began to break it. Do y'all remember when Nicodemus said, shall I enter into my mother's womb again? Remember there was no revelation.
Right.
Here's the symbolic. Let's stay there, Sister Christine. When he took the bread, he said, the reason why you don't know me is because when I was broken, you didn't take me. You didn't receive me. And so therefore your eyes are not open to who I am. Now I'm going to sit down and give you a natural illustration.
Right.
So that your eyes, so it can happen. What is the end?
Right.
He ain't told us what the end yet.
Right.
Because he first got to show them naturally. Because they still natural men. And they can't see him in the spirit yet. So he's going to do a natural act that's spiritual. Oh, that's good right there.
Yeah,
See, he'll do natural acts in your life so that you can see it spiritually. But because we are not going past eating him, taking him, you won't receiving him, you can't get the knowledge beyond his flesh.
Right.
So though he's reclining in your house, though he's at your table, though you invited him in, you still don't know him because the bread has been broken, but you haven't taken him.
Right.
And this is how so many of us as Christians are living our lives. We know him. We spend time with him, but we have not received him.
And you know what? Man, what you're saying is we receive Christ, meaning that we are saved. So we do have the opportunity to enter into heaven, but we don't work out our soul salvation. So we can't partake in the bread.
So all we're doing is ensuring heaven.
So
we're not ensuring ourselves first.
So look at the two things Jesus did. When his body was ripped and torn, that was for our healing.
Right.
That was for our iniquity.
Right.
That was for our wholeness. But yet he shed his blood, which was for our redemption, our salvation. We only partake in one of the acts.
One of the acts, and that's heaven.
But we don't take it, we don't partake in the other. The breaking of the bread, our healing, our wholeness, the promise.
Look at that. Look at that. It says he began to do what? He gave it to him.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he tell him who he was before he gave him the bread? Because he had already been with them when they didn't receive him. But the bread was an act of them receiving him.
Right.
That bread had much of spiritual power in it. You know what? See, a lot of times we look at it just as bread. But there was a power in that receiving of that bread.
Yes,
because let's look at what happened after he received the bread. What does it say? It wasn't until it was put in them that the word of him, the character of him, the power of him, the person of who he was, that their eyes wasn't open, that their eyes were open. It's not enough that you believe in Christ. That's not enough. That only ensures you heaven after life. He didn't only come and die here so to ensure you in heaven after life. He said life and life abundantly.
Right.
And because there is no receiving in our life, we are going as far as reading and there's no unveiling. It wasn't until after he was broken and he gave it to them. Eat this. Eat me.
Right.
Digest me. Put me in you.
Right. You know what? And that's exactly what happens when we're supposed to sit down at our Bible. We're supposed to be sitting down to partake of this bread.
That's right.
And receive the bread. And the bread is going to be coming because look, they were experiencing an act of relationship.
Yes.
So when you go to your word, you need to let Christ, Holy Spirit, recline at your table. And when he breaks this bread, receive the bread. And take the bread in.
And this is what we mean by receiving. It's just like, I'm going to act like some of y'all struggle with making me famous. I'm going to act like that. When he said glorify me, be glorified.
Yeah.
Don't go into that fake humility. When he said you are the head and not the tail, don't act like the tail to be humble. No, that's prideful.
Be the head.
Be the head. That don't mean you acting like the head. I'm talking about be the head until the head becomes who you are.
Right.
And you ain't making it until you make it.
Right.
Well, I'm walking in this thing while sin is falling off of me. I'm walking in this thing while unbelief is falling off of me. I'm going to keep speaking this thing until death get off of me. I'm going to keep doing this thing until my healing comes. I'm going to keep speaking it until it happens. I ain't faking it. I'm walking in a higher system.
You know what? Take it like this. Everything that we said to y'all taking it as a statement. But let's switch it. Take it as an instruction. So if I say you the head, I'm not just making a statement, but I'm giving you an instruction. Receiving and walking. So who am I?
I'm the head.
You better act like you know it too. Because I'm the head and I'm going to walk in the head. I'm going to walk in it. I'm going to act like it. I'm going to look it up, train myself. I'm the lender, not the borrower. So I got to become a borrower. I'm the lender. I got to get this money. How am I going to get this money? He said, I'm going to give you ideas.
I'm going to give you ideas. I'm going to give you invention. I'm going to give you strategy. I'm going to give you